My name is Rosa. Today my audience is grade 4 and I'm going to be talking about maths and nature. Hi kids, how are you today? That's good. Today we're going to be looking at a very interesting topic. It's symmetry. Have you ever heard of that before? No? Not a problem. What I'll do is I'll explain it to you. We'll do a few activities and if you still don't get it, you guys let me know. Sound good? Perfect. So what is symmetry exactly? Anyone know? Not a problem. Symmetry is basically when you have an object and you cut it in half, and then the other half, so both halves, are exactly the same. It's a mirror image. So keep that keyword in your little brains, mirror image. And also, it has to be equal. So it has to be equal and identical. Now what we'll do is, I know it's a bit confusing, but don't worry. We'll go through these activities, and at the end of the lesson, if you still don't know, let me know and I can definitely make sure you get it. But I'm sure you will. Okay, so maths can be with anything around us. It could be in our everyday lives, it could be in the nature, it could be in movies, films, everything you do, there is maths around you. Yeah, that's right, in nature as well. Good girl. We'll start with a few shapes first and then we'll go to the nature side of it. So basically we have a square. Okay, so every way you turn it, it's a square. If you grab that square and you fold it in half, and then you cut it in half, you get two rectangles. Thank you so much, Eddie. Yes, you get two rectangles. Now, these rectangles, are they equal? Yeah. Are they identical? Yeah. And is it a mirror image? Exactly. So this square is a symmetry. It's symmetry because it's a symmetry line that you can cut it in half and it can be identical. Now let's go to another little object, which is a beautiful butterfly. Who likes butterflies? Yeah, this is nature. So when you see a butterfly in the sky, when you're outside in the park, you can remember this maths lesson because this butterfly has maths in it. Why is that? Perfect. Good girl. If you fold this butterfly in half and then you cut it in half, which we are going to do right now, you get two identical shapes. So this is one shape now. This is one shape. So it's half butterfly, but when you put it together, it's a full butterfly. So these shapes, when you close it, they're identical shapes, they're equal, and when you put it together, it's one butterfly. So it's like a mirror image. See, it's a mirror image. Perfect. One more example with mirror image, oh that fell, is this flower. So as well, when you're outside in the park with your parents, which tomorrow it's a nice day after school, make sure you go to the park and have a look at the flower. If you fold this flower in half, or this paper, and you grab your beautiful scissors and you cut it in half, which is what we're going to do now, you get, like I said, a mirror image. Do you see that? So I'll grab my mirror to show you. If you put this here, what do you see? That's right, you see the second half of that flower. You see a full flower through the mirror because it's a mirror image, because that's got a symmetry line. Okay, that's not a problem now. What we're going to do is, I want to give you guys all the leaf. This is the activity now. What we're going to do is, I'm going to give you guys all the leaves. That's one leaf for you, one leaf for you, and one leaf for you. What you do is, I'm going to give you a mirror as well. So one mirror between two, because I don't have many mirrors at home. Okay, get that leaf. Find the symmetry line, which is usually in the middle. So find that line, put it in the middle, which is here, sorry, and have a look to see. Actually, no, you guys tell me where the symmetry line is. Yes, that's right, right in the middle. Perfect. So if you put that in the middle, what do you see? Let me just do this one. It's a bit, oh, that's me. Okay. Okay, that's not working. What do you see here? Yep, perfect. You see the other half of that leaf. Good girl. Thank you so much, Sandra. You do. You see the other half of that leaf. So as well, so that's what a symmetry line is. It's a line. It's like an imaginary line where you can put in half, and that way you can find the exactly same image on the other half. So let's say you're going to photocopy and photocopy two sides, will be exactly the same. Okay, but there is another little type of symmetry. It's not that easy. There's something called, 1 second. Thank you. My phone battery was dying, but no worries. There's something called rotational symmetry. Basically, how this works is we're going to have my little image of a cross or a T or a time sign. We'll stick to a time sign or a plus sign because we're in a maths class. So basically, here's our shape, if you can see it. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it, okay? So here's the shape. If we go ahead and rotate this shape, let's say this way, that way, every time we rotate it, it's the same shape. That's what a rotational symmetry is. It is when you can rotate the shape into different, like, you know, rotate it this way, that way, into all different shapes, but it's exactly the same image. So basically, let's say this one isn't a rotational symmetry because if you, well, we'll go to these ones probably better. These aren't rotational symmetry. Why? Because if I rotate it this way, it's not rotational symmetry, but when I rotate it this way, it is. Does that make sense? Yeah, so it depends on the symmetry lines that you have, whether it is rotational symmetry or not. So class, I'm just going to quickly rephrase your memory. Basically, basically a symmetry line is when you can cut imaginary line, cut that object or shape in half, and both sides are equal, both sides are identical, and it is a mirror image. So when you grab your mirror and you put it in, so we'll go back to our flower because it's a part of nature. Here's our flower. So when you put that image in, you see the other half. Now that is symmetry. So next time you go out in the park, which we are going to go tomorrow because it's raining outside. So tomorrow we're going to go to the park, well, the park across the road, and we are going to see what shapes and what objects in the park, in the beautiful nature, is symmetry because it is all around us. Yes, symmetry, maths is in nature and all around us. Did you guys understand that? Perfect.